Hey, what's up, guys? So, we have a new update regarding something that one of the developers for The Last of Us Part 1 had to say when it came to the original version and the upcoming remake. So, we're going to be reading from PlayStation Universe, where it says The Last of Us Part 1 dev says there's no comparison between PS3 versus PS5. Naughty Dog's Jonathan Benai has jumped on Twitter to address criticism of The Last of Us Part 1 following leaked gameplay last week, insisting there's no comparison between how the game plays on PS5 compared to the PS3 original. Responding to a user who suggested that the game's price should be lowered to account for the lack of perceived gameplay improvements, specifically making it more in line with The Last of Us Part 2, Benai noted that implementing features such as prone would have broken the game outright. Quote, people complain about gameplay by watching a video, but nobody actually had their hand on the controller. Having played both, there was no comparison between PS3 and PS5, and the prone would have simply broken the gameplay on the combat space as it wasn't built this way originally, unquote. And so yeah, I mean, this is a developer that actually has played the game and has worked on this remake, and so this person would actually know what they're talking about. They're not just being some blind fanboy, like they're actually someone who worked on the game. And yeah, I mean, even me, like I do wish that there was some other gameplay changes, but at the same time, like Naughty Dog chose to honor the original gameplay from the original game and, the remastered version. They could have changed it to where it's exactly like part 2, but then they would have had to completely redesign not only all of the entire levels, but also the enemies, because the enemies would have to react to you dodging and stuff, so that would take more time and more resources. And honestly, I mean, from what we've seen, like Naughty Dog has proven, especially with that recent 10-minute deep dive into the gameplay and all the new features coming to the remake, I'm totally fine with it. I was never one of those people that was like, if we can't go prone and if we can't go dodge, then the gameplay's gonna suck and I'm not gonna buy it. I was hoping for stuff like that, but I never was expecting it. And honestly, it's not like the original game's gameplay is bad, it's just that it hasn't really aged well. So all the gameplay needs is just a modern touch to it, and that's obviously been confirmed. And so whenever we actually play this game, it's gonna feel like we're playing part 2, but it's just that we're not going to be able to do everything that you can do in part 2 regarding dodging and going prone, but whenever we actually have the controllers in our hands and we're playing it, it's going to have the same smoothness and responsiveness as part 2, and I'm totally okay with that. And there's still some people saying this is just a remaster of a remaster, and this is pretty much literally only a graphical upgrade. I mean, I'm not worried, because people that actually end up playing this remake, they'll be able to attest to it, for the people that are going to be objective about it. Because I can guarantee, I can already see it right now. There's going to be people that play this game and they'll be like, oh, it's literally the exact same as the PS3 version. There's no difference at all. It feels the exact same. That's going to happen. And so those people we're just gonna have to try to ignore, because they're not being objective at all. So yeah, I mean, we only have 38 days or something like that until this game finally comes out, even though I feel like Naughty Dog has already shut up and stopped all those bad rumors going around that the gameplay is gonna suck and there's no difference. But I mean, we'll finally know for sure whenever this game comes out, and I honestly can't wait. But what do you guys think down below? Let me know your thoughts on this developer coming out and saying that, there is absolutely no comparison between playing the original version and now playing the remake for PS5. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, drop it a like and hit the subscribe button by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.